They not like us. They not like us. Man, oh man, oh man. Congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. He has officially had the very first ever diss track won at the Grammys. This guy is incredible, man. This guy is incredible. He literally beat Drake at his own game, made a hit record, and got the Grammys to sing a song calling a man a PDF file, stroking a chord, probably A minor. Uh, yeah, this has got to go down in history, man. This has to be studied. I think they're going to be teaching this in as a college degree course. He destroyed this guy. He literally destroyed this guy on every single level. Everybody who had a problem with Drake, everybody who was just tired of this dude, was there to celebrate and congratulate Kendrick Lamar in this man's face. Uh, and they wanted to let it be known. From your Taylor Swift was dancing, twerking, Beyonce, Jay Z, Kanye West even did a whole, talk about it afterwards. Did a whole interview on it. Congratulating Kendrick on dismantling Drake, and it just this guy has this is this is a checkmate beyond checkmate. If you don't know, if you haven't heard the news, everybody was talking about the outfit that Kendrick was wearing at the Grammys, and they were talking about how the outfit that he was wearing was symbolic of what people in Canada would call a tuxedo. And I guess because he's wearing the top with the jeans and the bottom with the jeans. All that to say is just that Kendrick Lamar is very strategic, man. He's very strategic, you know? And that just really goes to show, like, if you're a person who wants to do music, you got a lot of these guys who want to be these drugged up rappers, holding the money phone, all that dumbass stuff. You know how do. You know how they do. These aren't the guys that's getting Grammys. They're not, and I'm not saying that the Grammys is the best thing in the world, but it's a way to represent the culture. People fought so hard to be able to get recognized, from certain platforms to show like, no, we our art form when it comes to music is the best out of all art forms. It's the most copied, it's the most revered, highly regarded, and to be able to be the top of that, yo, man, Kendrick then got what? Song of the year, record of the year, music video of the year. Like he's won 5 Grammys, bro. Five. One, two, three, four, five plus five. I mean, there are so many things that are just so either coincidental or planned. Even Drake say, yo, get this man a Grammy. Like, yeah, they gave him not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 Grammys. You called it. You called it, buddy, because yeah, they definitely did that. And the fact that they played this at the Grammys on one of the biggest stages, in the industry, that they played that song and let everybody sing it word for word on the worst part of the song, dude, I was sitting there like, I had my mouth, I was like, yo, I could not believe that they were playing that part. Like they like, yo, basically, you can't censor art. You can't censor this music. And you shouldn't be able to. You want to get into a diss record, you want to get into a diss battle. All right, homeboy, we're about to go do it, man. The gloves are off. The gloves are off. I lost a lot of respect for Drake from that move because that's just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm glad Kendrick had to let him know, man. There's so many things to think about now when you think about they not like us. There's so many things about just how he responded, how he then, went behind a lot of people back, how he then snaked a lot of people, stole different people's style, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just used it as a wave and then threw them to the wayside when they were done. All kind of stuff, man. It's wild, bro. It's wild. This is something that Drake will never forget. And I don't know how he will overcome this because it doesn't seem like anybody in the industry rocks with that dude, to be honest. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying, all his day one stands, and they are delusional as ever, man. Drake fans super delusional right now. You call a dude to come outside, right? Come outside, come outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna punch you in your face. Come outside. You don't want no problem if you come outside, then come outside. He comes outside, bust you in your mouth, embarrass you in front of everybody, and then when everybody's haranguing and cheering for the dude, you be like, well, if it wasn't for me getting beat up, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be at this situation right now. That is just insane. You can't have it both ways, man. You can't have it both ways. You got beat down, you got beat down. It is what it is, man. You know? Kendrick came and cleaned up at the Grammys, bro. Him, DJ Mustard, shout out Dr. Dre, all the guys that came before him, paying respect and homage to hip hop as a whole, pay homage to the West Coast. Say what you want about the West Coast, man. They winning. Kendrick is holding it down for the West Coast, man. He putting it on not only just for the West Coast, but for hip hop. He united the whole city. This man then united the whole city, made a diss record, a #1 hit song in the world, winning Grammys off of it, everything, bro. Do you understand how hard that's got to be to do? It's never been done before in the history of music for a rapper to do this, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? He's literally changed history, man. This guy's like a freaking superhero at this point. And he accepted it, was very humble about it. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's super supportive. They even asked Drake's father, like, yo, what you think about this? He's like, I ain't trying to get in the middle of this. Oh, man. Congratulations, Kendrick. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're really setting the tone, man. He said some things that were super important. One of the things he said, is to respect the art form. If you respect the art form, then it'll get you where you need to go. And that was a really, really good speech by Kendrick Lamar, man, by saying that, because a lot of these guys today don't respect the art form. Unfortunately, you got a lot of drug dealers, ex-drug dealers, drug heads, a lot of, fiends that's getting into this because they just see it as a quick flip. They don't really care nothing about hip hop. They don't care about the blood, sweat, and tears and everything that really goes into it intricately. They just do what they do, man, just to go ahead and get a quick fix. That's all. That's the only reason why they're doing this, because it's quick, fast. They want to make this money. They want to do this, and that. And it's easier for them to transition doing this because it's pretty much indicative of what they already are doing in the first place. It doesn't change any of the past transgressions that they've done. They're doing anything pretty much just more or less of the same. And a person like Drake, when I hear Kendrick say that, once again, it's a person like Drake just being like a culture vulture, not writing his own lyrics. You're not respecting the art form. You can care less. You're going to hop on that wave, do what you got to do to make your bread, and then keep it moving. Like what he said in the song. Oh, this person gave you this sauce. This person did this for you. You know what I'm saying? Get your lingo up and all this other stuff. Using Atlanta for what you can use it for, and then keep it pushing. Yo, rest in peace, XXXTentacion. He came out and said, yo, this dude stole my flow. He stole all my stuff. Soulja Boy, yo, this dude stole my stuff. He done stole my flow. Right? And it's one thing for you to pay homage. It's one thing for you to, I really like this artist. I want to sound like them, or, this is what it was inspired by, or whatever, and remixed it. It's another thing, don't even to pay homage to these guys, man. Don't show them no type of love, no respect, and then just laugh in everybody's face like you that won. Man, I'm so glad Kendrick won this, man. I'm happy for him, man. I really don't too much care about the Grammys, but I understand how important it is moving forward for people like, Beyonce and all these people, man, that work so hard. Then it got snubbed over the years, man, from your Tupac's, Biggie's, Nas, Jay-Z's, all these people. Now, Kendrick Lamar, come to find out, he is #3, I believe, for the most Grammys won. I guess in the hip hop sector, I believe behind Jay-Z and Kanye, which is crazy. And just look at those names. What type of rappers are they? Just look at these names. Guys who can actually rap bars. Not no bubblegum throwaway, stupid mumble raps. You understand what I'm saying? People who really got bars and really got something to say. Those are the people that win this type of stuff, man. You know? So I just think that it's awesome. There's so many little things here and there that we probably still do. You know, we don't know everything, all the ins and outs, but we got a pretty good idea about you know how Kendrick was feeling, now how Drake is feeling, and this got to be this got to be the toughest diss in the history of disses, because not only was this diss a good diss, well, a phenomenal diss, but it broke the internet, man. I'm talking about I couldn't scroll anywhere without seeing people were making not just a meme. They were making animations, full-fledged videos of Kendrick and and Drake, AI, all type of remixes. You couldn't go anywhere. Still, when I was scrolling through it, it's gonna pop up somewhere. It's gonna pop up somewhere, man. And now since they played at the Grammys, you know they're gonna play it at the Super Bowl. Listen, I just to have everybody dissing you from this diss song at every event, at the Grammys, at the Super Bowl, they like fuck you, man. Basically, everybody is telling Drake right now, man, fuck you. You not like us. We don't fuck with you, man. Like that's what everybody's saying. Yo, listen, man. This may be one of the greatest origin stories of a villain that we ever gonna see. Cause there's no way Drake is gonna. I don't think he's gonna come back and be Mr. Nice Guy. I mean, maybe he will. Maybe he'll just trying to wait this out. But then on top of that, with the you got dissed so bad that you sued your own label. Like, do you understand, bro? Like the aftermath, the butterfly effect, whatever you want to call of this thing is just insane. They're breaking so many records in a good way and in a bad way. Kendrick on a good way, Drake on a horrible way, man. Everybody told you, leave that boy from Compton alone, man. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. You don't want to mess with this one right here. But Drake being so arrogant, nah, I'm this, I'm that. You ain't this, I'm that. Bruh, you are playing with fire. And sometimes some people got to be humble, man. So when I look at this and I look at this experience, I'm like, man, this is a cautionary tale. This is a cautionary tale. This is one of those situations where you're like, okay, there's a lesson to be learned here. Right? Nobody that's on top stays on top forever. That's number one. You get too cocky, man. Too cocky. Treat others how you want to be treated. I heard Drake done smashed a lot of people shorties, man. A lot of people shorties. Like, damn, the relationships and the connections. You just gotta just get one off. It's not good, man. Especially not the people that consider you as a friend, ally, things like that. It's bad. It's just like it's a whole lot of karma that just happened to Drake. And not just no fault of his own. He was going up against a powerhouse. You're going up against somebody like Kendrick Lamar, who, if you cannot tell, is strategic, diabolical, ruthless. Like, he will destroy. You give him a chance and opportunity, man, he is going to destroy you, man. And I'm pretty sure he had way more tracks to drop. He probably had way more tracks to drop. I mean, he said it. That's why I'm like, yo, is he just sitting on ammunition? Like, yeah, get out of line. You ever get out of line again, I got something for you. Like, that's the scary part. It's like, bruh, you thought it was over? Oh, you thought it was over. You thought, like, I was on some cool stuff. Like, nah, man, I'm just waiting biding my time. And if you ever get out of line, if you even think about opening your mouth, I got another 5 for you. Wait. Hey, yo, man, I don't know. I don't know what Drake does in this situation to get the upper hand again. But I know one thing. Kendrick Lamar won 5 Grammys, swept the competition, and everybody was happy for him. That's the crazy. You know how hard that is to do? To be a competitor, you're going after something, you want to be successful, and you do it, and everybody there, for the most part, is like they rooting for you. They want you to win. They want you to put that dude in this place, man. Let that dude know, yo, you not like us. Take that BS on over, wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? But we don't get down like that out here. You don't disrespect Tupac and think you're going to get away with it. You don't disrespect all these people and stealing everybody's flow and think it's all gravy. Nah, that ain't how it's going down. So I'm really, really happy for them. And I'm excited to see what the rest of the year got to bring. You got something what y'all think in the comments? Are you team Drake? Are you team Kendrick? And from how do you feel about it? From either perspective, how do you feel about Kendrick winning? How do you feel about Drake not even being a part of, what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear it, man. Peace.